Hey everybody, what is going on? It's your boys, 33. Welcome back to another episode of T to the F to the T time. Today, we're going to be jumping into something that I've done in the last two sets. It's a random wheel. I'm going to be picking 11 or 12 characters off of this board to put into a team. The reason I'm picking 11 is because we could get the possibility of a random force of nature, or the obvious force of nature Nicoverse. I call them Nicoverses even though Nicoverse is a separate thing, but we can get the force of nature at level 5 thing. So I'm gonna write down 11 names here, okay? So we'll start this off right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's spin the wheel for the first time. What are we gonna get? We get Thresh. Okay, we get a decent late game carry for ourselves. And I am writing these down so that obviously I don't lose track of what we've got. We'll remove Thresh from the list and let's get our second champion for you guys that is going to be mingling with a team. Sona. This isn't a half bad start, honestly. And what we can do is actually build some heal units. We also have tie-ins to Rebel. We've got Mystic there. We've got Chrono and Mana Reaver. I will take that Xayah. Yes, indeedy. If I get Chrono from the Thresh and something else, Xayah is going to have a field day. So, Xayah's off the board now, and we're down 3 champions already. We've got another 8 to go. And Graves. Yeah, I'll take Graves. I mean, he is a good champion. But yeah, I'll take him at least. Let's spin the wheel again. What are we going to get this time? I'm hoping for a Chrono champion. Fizz is not that. I would have liked the Jace that's above it, but Fizz can go in. Imagine if I got all of the space pilots. That would be mech pilots. Why do I call them? I call them space pirates. I'm calling space pirates mech pirates, and mech pirates space pilots. Kaiser. So that's infiltrator buff. That is actually quite nice. That is a very that is actually our first buff as well. So we'll take that. 6 champions down now. Another 5 to go. Malphite, giving us our second Rebel. And he makes the list of champions that we have, taking us up to 7. I'm not actually too sad about these picks, realistically. They're actually really good. Oh, yes. Xerath is immediately what I wanted. We've got some late game power in this team comp. And I mean a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 champions down. Realistically, the 9th could be our last that we get onto the board, which I probably all assume we do. And Lux, yes! That is perfect. That is actually really good, because that ties in so well with the Xerath, as that gives us sorcery buff. We don't have any other Darkstar units, but we could, in our last 2 picks, get a Darkstar unit, which would be huge, realistically. That, stay. No. Yes! We got Darkstar and another infiltrator. If we get Ziggs or Echo right now, that is max infiltrator buff. Oh, come on. I haven't ever gotten a max buff before. Jin isn't too bad. Gangplank is what I want, though. Yes! So we now have Space Pirate. That is actually a really strong team, because we've got a decent early game, and a decent late game. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. We've got 11. I did say I'd do 12. Last champion. Will we get something that I can use? Jace I can use. Jace is something that is very, very good for me. That actually is great because that means we have an early game carry. And also a space pirate to tie in with Graves. So we're going to close this off right now and jump into a game for you guys. Hoo boy! We've got a lot to work with here and a lot of good things to work with. So yeah, let's jump through the intro straight to a game. Okay, so it's game time. Let's get into things with that draft that we've kind of just nicely made for ourselves. Oh boy, I am ready for this, ladies and gentlemen. As we've got quite a few one-cost options. I say a few. We've even got 3. And that's Malphite, Graves, and Xayah. Looking at the team, like, I've sorted it out. I've written them all in cost order instead of just how we drafted them out. We've got 3 1 costs, 2 2 costs, 3 3 costs, 1 4 cost, and then 3 5 costs. Now it's a fairly good, I guess, curve in terms of the amount of what we've got. But obviously Fizz is our only 4 cost option, and the reason I'm bringing up the only 4 cost option is if this carousel is the 4 cost thing. Now, I didn't actually realise this was going to be it, and they're all got spatulas. There's the Fizz I want. So we're actually going to get a very good start for ourselves. We've got the Fizz start. Okay. Was not expecting that, honestly. So, he's going into our team comp. Free of charge. Straight in there. Now, the thing about Fizz about most of the 4 cost starts is he has quite low health. And that is going to be an issue to deal with. As, obviously, low health means it's quite easier for him to die on the PvE. That being said, his ult does charge quite quickly. And we also have a spatula. Now, that's something to point out is a spatula. 2 ziggers as well. You're being sold on. Bye-bye coins. Okay, we get a Graves, that's also perfect. Immediately coming onto the board. And, as I've just said, all the champions that we have, we might as well look at the actual low-cost traits that we can have. The first one that comes to mind is now Infiltrator. We just need a Kaiser for that. You've then got Space Pirate with the Jace at level with a 3 cost champion. There's also a Malphite there. Why don't I pick that up? Should probably have that so that I have something to stick onto the board. Yeah, this is a testing time for me, honestly. I'm having to think about what I slide on. So we'll slide these on. This is actually a very, very nice start, I guess you would say. Because we're obviously using our champions that we have got quite well. I would like going into next round a Xayah, so that we have got 4 different champions on the board. Instead, I'm going to have 4 champions on the board, and one of them being a replica of the other with the Graves at this current rate, unless I level them up to level 2. Jace, okay, no, we're going to have 4 different champions on the board. Oh, perfect. This is actually very, very nice. So we're going to have Space Pirate for our first wave, which is huge. We've got quite a strong lineup, realistically. Also, there's a Rage Blade for Xayah. I will gladly take that and replace Malphite. There we go. Move Jace over into center so Xayah gets a bit of protection. Move you over, move you there. This should be an interesting first wave, realistically. Because this team comp that we've got does have a lot of damage as we come up against the Infiltrator Kale. Okay. This should be funny. The good thing for us is Kale doesn't jump, and he's only using it for the infiltrator buff. Okay, well, she's dead, and everyone else is dead. So we win the first round. That was kind of a bad choice for him. Graves did a lot of work for us as well. So yeah, that was a very, very intriguing, I guess would be the best way to describe it for us. First rounds, we pick up another Jace and a Sona. So our team comp actually is shaping up quite nicely right now with what we've got. It's actually insane to actually see, because we've got two other champions that aren't even on the board yet, that are different to everything on the board. We've got half of our level 2 Jace already, which is huge. We have half of our team comp in a good shape. We would love a Kaiser right now, because that would be basically the damage buff we needed. That's a big fizzle. Absolutely shredded the Ziggs into the air. It's a trade of kills though, sadly. Hammer comes down and gets us an extra coin, which is actually great for us. We want to build up the eco as best as we can with this setup. And having Space Pirate actually helps considerably with that. As we build up our Sona to level 2, we need one more of them, obviously, to get that, though. We're doing good. I'm actually very, very happy, I guess is the best way to describe it, with this setup. Because we're just chilling. Next wave's Carousel, where we have an option probably of a 2-cost champion. Probably Kaiser or Sona at this rate. And yeah, this is actually looking pretty nice for us. If we get the Kaiser, we get Infiltrator onto the board. If we get the Sona, we get a level 2 Sona on the board, which is good. This guy also had the Jhin. So that Jin's now going to be launched into the air. Bye-bye. And Rakan's dead as well. So we win 2 of the 3 rounds for the first set, which is actually really good, honestly. It means that we're actually just chill against this Hushtail, who's actually second to last now. Which is okay for us, we're fine with that. Shaco here is actually a good option for us, realistically. We're probably not going to get it because we are technically tied for first, only dropping 2 HP. Shaco's probably going to be picked up here, so if he is, we're going to look towards the items. And itemization wise, there's a nice Ezreal. We could go towards putting a bulky front line with the Ashe, and there's also Tears. So I think we go for the Ashe here. It's more eco because it's 3 coins and we can't use Ashe, so it's a definite sell on. Plus, if we look at our items that we already got, we have none. So yeah, we're just going to have a free tier that can go onto anything. There's the Kaiser, perfecto. She can come onto the board. There we go. We can split our infiltrators nicely like so, because we look at this guy, he's got infiltrators, yikes. Blitz, we want to kind of double up on. He's got a Ziggs there and a Blitz there, so we're going to double up on them. You've got infiltrator. You've got infiltrator. You're going to get hit by Kaiser. Anyway, let's have a look-see. We'll come up against you, who has that Blitz. It's going to pull our Xayah. Your TF's, though, being hit by Kaiser. So this is a good trade overall for us, realistically, as we come up against a Chalice Sona. Chalice Sona is kind of a hard thing to deal with early on, and it's close, but the Blitzcrank pulls onto our Kaiser, meaning she's not able to do as much. Though we do pick up a coin, which does mean we're going to hit the 10 eco where we start gaining interest. There's another Graves and Malphite we can just pick up here and just look to level up to level 2. Yeah, we're just chill now. We don't need to go insane right now with our team comp. And one thing to note is, if we get another Spatula, this team comp goes up to a 10-man. And I like 10-man. Don't take that out of context, please. No. Looking at everything, we've got a pretty decent setup right now. And this should be quite close, I would guess, in terms of how well we do. Even though we come up against a Shen. Shens are annoying as balls. And a Fiora who can just stop our Kaiser from doing anything. Yeah, that guy's built a team that's built to essentially stop any sort of damage. The only champion that I'd recommend for him is a Graves if he's going down that route, because Graves just means less damage overall, honestly. This round, I'm intrigued by it. I think we beat Krugs. I think, he says. We just need to hit some level 2s now for the rest of the people in order to win player rounds, because we've dropped 3 rounds and won 2, so we've got just under half a 50% win rate, sorry. So Krugs, yeah, we win. I was only jostling about if we won that. Warmogs. Whew, we've got options for Warmogs. We've got Malphite, we've got Jace, we've got Thresh later on into this team comp as good viable options for it. There's also this that I didn't pick up. Okay, we're definitely making a Warmogs. The game realistically wants us to build Warmogs. Let's build Warmogs. Move you over, move you there. Yeah, we'll build Warmogs. I'm going to put it on Jace, because he is our kind of frontline assault champion who's very, very strong. We do want him to get that ult off as well. So giving him more health kind of leads you into thinking he's going to get that. Anyway, this round, I do believe we might win if... Oh, we've all targeted the Leona. Oh, bollocks. That's kind of annoying. They all go for the Leona, meaning Kale's just able to free fire in. Yeah, that's an issue with Vanguards. They kind of are hard to deal with. So, we realistically need to take it out. So, everything... Why am I using Isa when I've got a Shaco? That actually makes no sense. There we go, we'll switch them out. I'm playing dumb, don't worry. So, ideally for us, we want to use the Jace, get him up to level 2. That is our ideal level 2 right now. We have got the Stone to level 2, who we haven't switched on to the board, because I don't need to yet. Oh, you have the Aurelia. Yikes. Good Fizzle actually does a lot of work. It's a shame, though, the jumping over the top by Jace made it so that the Aurelia dodged the attack. So, yeah, what a wasted turn for us. There's a Lux. That is huge. As we climb ever so close to 50 eco, I do believe we'll hit that golden mark next wave, which is actually very good for us, because that means that we can start popping to level 7 ASAP, as level 7 is our turning point with this team, because we start getting 5-cost champions. Aww. Everyone loves 5-cost champions, especially a team that relies on Thresh, GP and Zera in order to get some strength. Now this wave, this could be close, realistically. That was actually a very nice ult by Shaco dodging out from Rakanal. And yeah, we win a round. He's trying to steal my coin and it just comes straight to me. That's kind of funny. It's like, no! My coin! And I'm like, yeah, chill. Ooh, there's a Fizz here that I want. There's also a Kassadin. Cho's got a nice item. Karma has a nice item. I think we go for Fizz or Kaiser. I go Fizz. Fizz with a red buff is actually huge, because it means it's an uncontested burn, because he gets at least 1 auto attack off as an infiltrator, because he doesn't get targeted instantly. Haha! So much fun. So yeah, we'll go with this. This actually doesn't suck too badly as a team comp, because we've got some strength. 2 Sonas. Nice. I guess we do that. I guess we do that. I guess we do that. In fact, we also do that. There we go. We'll increase our strength again by adding a heal. Healy champion. We could realistically put Chalice onto, but Serap's Embrace is far better on Sona. Like, you realise that. Chalice is only good if you've got champions that want to ult. We don't! Our backline is non-existent because it already jumps into the bag, i.e. the Fizz, i.e. the Shaco, and then the rest of it is just like, oh, that is perfect for us. We've just put a red buff proc onto the Sona, actually. That is huge. This could be close. This could be close. It was close, and we actually won. Holy moly, we won a round. Shaco. At this rate, yeah, we kind of sell the Kaiser here to pick up the Shaco. Nothing there. Nothing there. There is a Xayah. I can't pick it up. Sell Malphite on. Realistically, that is probably our best play, because this base lineup is very strong. 7 is going to be our Lux, 8 is Xerath, and 9 is Thresh. That is a key setup that we're going for here. And it kind of does spell the end for this team comp, if we get that. This round is actually quite close, because we do take out the Soraka. It means that our team does do a lot more damage. The Zoe burns away because of the Fizz from earlier, putting a burn on her, which is, again, why I love this setup. Pick up level 2. Xayah. I will pick you up, but I can't because I'm not looking for a level 3 of you. I'll pick up you again, just so that I have you. And I'll pick up you and you. Yeah, this is actually quite good. A second level 2 Sona, which is huge, meaning that we're closing in on a level 3 Sona, which is not something that I was thinking I would be saying when doing this challenge. Infiltrators are going to kill off the Sona though. Actually, might not. Sona might just keep alive and have Xayah be the sacrificial lamb. Yeah, that's looks to have happened as we get ourselves a level 2 Shaco from the drops. Nice. There we go. Can I pick you up? There we go. We're actually doing okay, I guess, with this setup. Double Warmogs! No, we don't do double Warmogs. We do that. Then we do that. And you're probably wondering, why am I giving my Sona health? Well, we want her to be using her ultimate a lot, so giving her more health means she's going to live longer, meaning that ult's going to do a lot more. This round, Kale's been popped. Rumble's being popped by Fizz. Bye-bye. Jace has actually gone to town here. Oh, the redemption proc is actually huge. But is it enough to win us around? I don't know, but we are going to get up above 50 eco again, thanks to Space Pirates doing work. And one thing to note is, we haven't got a level 2 Jace yet. Once we get the level 2 Jace, this team comp's going to pop off considerably. Nope, nothing there. There's a level 2 Jace that I was promising will pop off. There's another Lux and a Xayah. I'm unsure of how we're going to work with this team comp, because I have got some eco here that I want to use to get on some characters. In fact, we might as well just do that so that we have a stronger frontline in our level 7, which is the golden point of this team comp. The reason I say it's a golden point is 5-cost champions appear, as I said earlier, which is huge. We want Xerath badly. Xerath means a whole lot of pain for everyone involved. Down goes the Vel'Koz, down goes Cho, down goes the Syndra, and hammer comes down on your life. I'm sorry, my dude. You have lost to this team comp that's now... What is the best way to describe it? Oh yeah, on a rampage. Because we've now got ourselves a level 2 Lux. Could slide her in instead of the mouth. Realistically, is an option that I'm not willing to take. But yeah, we're looking at everything here. We actually have a very decent lineup here. You look at it, we've got a good option on the bench to put on is the Lux. We've got plenty of ammunition to level up to level 2, getting us closer to level 3s. That's a dead Zaya, if I've ever seen one. Good night. Oh, that ultimate from Shaco is just disgusting. It just allowed him to ult through the dead Zaya over to the next target and kill it off instantly with the Fizz. And yeah, this is a 1 round. And remember how I said getting Jace to level 2 was a pop-off? Yeah, I did say. And since we have gotten that, we're slowly on the rise again. We're sat in 4th, which is huge. That's a Thresh that I want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. We're going to be released in after this Dewida, who's probably going to take Thresh. Yep, okay. Options are now limited on what we can take. I kind of want the Ashe because it's a tier. And we have got a Sparring Glove on our bench. And what we could do is put Hand of Justice onto Sona, or we could go Seraph's Embrace, or whatever realistically with it. I might save it, to be honest, though. That is an option, which isn't a bad option either. But we'll sell you on. I don't have any mouth, so we do that. Ooh. Let's cut him. That is actually perfect. I'm not going to pick up Jace because I don't think I'll get level 3 on him. But everything else, you look at it, we're 2 away. We're 3 away on Graves, we're 3 away on Sona, we're 3 away on Zaya from level 3s. Yeah. We'll just save it, realistically. You're the guy with the Thresh who's now going to be instantly hit off by a Shaco. So your Ziggs pawn is going to be kind of nullified. Our Sona is being harassed by Blitz. Wukong's just ulting, which is kind of funny. And now it's just Jace versus everything, because Zaya is going to die. Zaya died after Jace. Okay. Okay. I'm actually going to pick that up. Why not? As we hit level 2 Fizz. Yeah, this isn't terrible realistically. We now are 2 away on desires from level 3. And yeah, this isn't horrid. We have got the Hand of Justice on our bench. We also have another redemption, technically as an option for our Sona, which I don't think is a good idea because Sona is lasting quite long. This round she's actually going to die when she does, probably. No, Zaya does, but she dies second. So, that's an issue. This round we've lost. I can already tell you that. Fizzle's going to come through, but no damage because the round's over. So, yeah. Realistically, we're now on the... What's the word? Yeah. On the... We're going to have to try and rush level 8 as soon as possible. Route, which ideally we don't want to do. Luckily we have Arc Raptors right now, which could drop us something useful. And that something useful could be a spatula, which would be actually really useful realistically if you look at it. You look at the team comp. Yeah. A spatula. Hello, legendary drop. Coins. Boo. So, what options is there for me to go? There's Rebel as an option. Rebel isn't a terrible option either for a spatula. Like, that's Star Guardian. That's Dark Star. We could excel the Darkstar buff if we wanted to. That's Protector, isn't it? Yeah. No, that's Rebel. Okay. We go Rebel. Screw it. We have Rebels. Okay. We have Rebels. There we go. We'll push the team like so. We also have the eco to spend. Yikes, I didn't do this quicker. That's a Zaya. Huh. Another bit usable. Whatever. Do that. Oh, we've got level 3 Zaya now. That is huge. That would have been a nice ult from Fizz had it not been that he died instantly. Rip him. I'm now just in thinking mode because I don't know what to do. I'm gonna push everything in like so. Gonna slide you here. Yeah, we can spend our eco aggressively is the best way to put it. Yeah, we do that. Slide you on. Now we have this sort of stockpile front line that protects the Sona. Granted, it is a Lux and a Malphite that's our sort of fake frontliners. Oh, boo. Need a big ult here from Fizz. That is a big ult from Fizz. Hello, Fizz. We're down to one target that's not a frontliner on this guy's team. Will we kill it? Will we kill that Ahri anytime soon? Yes, we killed the Ahri, so it's down to just Poppy versus Sona and Lux. We're kind of hoping for a big ult here, because Sona's just healing. That is actually huge. It's actually would have been close had it not been for the fact that he has a Dragon Claw on that Poppy and also the Bramble Vest. Oh, that is such a dick item setup as well. Well, we're closing in on level 9. 64 coins. We are at 45. We're sat 27 HP, so we definitely will reach that point. I'm unsure of what to do with this team comp right now because of the Rebel buff that we have. Hand of Justice, kind of want to give to Fizz. He is kind of being our carry. So giving him a bit more damage is huge. That's actually a great ult onto the Vel'Koz, because he's going to die quite quickly because of our infiltrators. And the best thing for us is they're not going to know that we do that to his team. Oh, this is very good for us. If it weren't for the fact that that's a level 3 Kaiser just able to kill off our last 2 champions with ease. And we're going to lose another round. So we're now technically in survival mode. Thresh is our option here. No other good option. Ideally, yeah, Thresh is our only option here. Yep, we get the Thresh, which is huge. So we can slide that into our team comp. Zaya is our only 3-star, sorry. We need some other strong champions right now. We could have took the Shaco and got a second level 2. And it would have been the thing that stops mana. Okay, let's just press the button. We need 3 more. Okay, we sack you. And we press the button rapidly to hit up to level 9. Okay, now we're at that point where I need to replace something in order to improve it, because I want to get Darkstar, which is a key buff for us, and that would mean losing Rebel at this stage, or the Zaya. And Zaya's kind of our big frontline carry. Or one of our carries. Okay. Now here's the issue. It's infiltrators versus us dying, and we're dead. We're not dead. Okay. We're on 4 HP. Yikes. Yikes. Is that guy dead? Yes, he is. Okay. Is the guy above me dead? No, he isn't. So... You're not what I want. You're not what I want. Okay, we'll sell this. Nope. Nothing there at all that we can use, which is sad actually. In fact, why don't I do that? Let's spread out our damage a bit more. I'm hoping this does something. Like, in theory, it won't. In theory, we're just going to lose even harder. Which wouldn't surprise me. It'd actually be funny, though. We might actually win here, actually. Yeah, we do. Nice. So we win a round. We're surviving to Kane. That is huge. We're on 4 HP. We climbed another spot. How have we climbed a spot on the leaderboard? Okay. Kane has the jeweled gauntlet, which I kind of have to stick on Shaco here. The crit chance for him is huge, so why not? Why not make him a massive dick and hard to deal with? Because we are looking for the Zeref. That would be huge. That is a big power spike for this setup. We're looking for just a Zeref, actually. I've just dropped my notepad, which had the list of champions that I'm using on. Oh well. I haven't looked at that in a while. Thresh, level 2. Actually useful. Echo, you're not useful. Aurelion and Lulu, you're not useful. There's a Jace though. Yeah, we do that. We sell on you. For you. And now we just hope we live. That is the plan here. We hope we live. Against Dark Stars. Yikes. Okay, we just need to pop this Jin quick. Big fizzle. That should pop him. Yeah, that does pop him. The hammer is being dropped, but we are dead, sadly, to Dark Stars. Ain't that funny? The champion setup that I want is the champ setup that beats me. And wow, the guy above us won, so we would have been 6th either way this round if we've went out. But yeah, that was an interesting, I guess, matchup for us. And if you enjoyed it, leave a like down below. Subscribe around here if you want to, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.